Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at the FuriBee VR01. FuriBee is a new brand and you're probably seeing it pop up here and there. I don't know who's actually behind the FuriBee brand, but this pair of goggles is a bit surprising. Right now, well, by the time I publish this, the promo might be over, but right now it's showing $45.75. And for that price, I think it's a pretty good deal. It doesn't have any features that will just blow your mind, but it performs well. We've got two what appear to be high quality antennas kybecause the reception on this rivals much more expensive goggles. And you might know that I've been using the KDS Kylan Vision goggles for some time, and these are just as good as those, but those are twice as price. And I also recently acquired some Fat Shark HD3s with LaForge modules, and this is just as clear as those as well. So the reception with these is quite good. It's got a 4.3-inch screen, and the area is very open, and when you put it on your face, especially if you've been using Fat Shark goggles, it can kind of feel awkward. But that goes away pretty quickly once you get the vehicle in there and you get going. This nose piece is really large, so unless you have the appropriate size nose to fill that, you'll probably want to backfill that with foam. But it's better that it's too large and we have to backfill it than it being too short and cut into nose. I know that many people have said that with the KDS goggles that the nose cutout wasn't large enough for them. I didn't have a problem with it, but it wasn't large enough for them. We have a few basic ports here at the back, or at the top, sorry. That is not a speaker, that is for heat dissipation. So as the receiver creates heat, it comes out here. This is our auto search button. We have video in, which we can do with this cable. So if you have an external receiver or an external source you want to plug into the goggles, you can do that. This is our power, which is this very long lead here. And surprisingly, I'd never used a pair of goggles with a real long lead, and I didn't find that bothersome at all. I actually preferred that over if we were to have the battery here in the back. I don't know why, but I just found it, I think it just was more comfortable to wear it without that extra weight of the battery. And I didn't have to worry about fussing with a specific kind of battery because we just have a JST and it needs, what, 7 to 23 volts? So really any battery you might have laying around, and this is actually a decent battery, it's a 3S450, but we plug that in and it just works. One thing to draw your attention to, this JST that they've included here, I don't know if you can even see it in the camera. It barely has that top nub. So I think there is some risk that you could plug this in the wrong way. So make sure you're lining up the wires when you plug it in. And we'll plug it in here in a second. We'll take a look at the screen. Our other buttons here, we have our source so that we can switch over to the other cable, the other video in, and then we have our channel selection so you can change the band or the channel. So it's nice that it has auto search, and then you can manually tune in too. Say if you have a bunch of different people and you want to tune to a specific channel, you can do it that way. Let's go ahead. I'm going to get something set up, see if we can't take a closer look inside the goggles. Look again now. You can see we've already got our picture here, and you can see where it displays the channel D7, and it also shows a little what looks like a Wi-Fi bar up there. It shows that our signal, but it's just sitting here over to my right, so it's not far, and you can see that that's an E101 over there. And the picture, oh, I wish I could get that glare out of there for you. Let me get the camera good and close, see if I can minimize that glare. There's pretty good. So that gives you an idea of how it looks, and I think the picture's good. There really isn't anything else to show inside the goggles other than what we see right here. I did want to give you that opportunity to show to look at the picture. I think that it would be very easy and reasonable to add a DVR to this, and that's something that I would recommend you take on because DVRs can be a lot of fun to record your flights and share those, as well as finding any lost vehicles. We should cover this big opening. Does it fit glasses? Here I have my big set of glasses for my giant head, and I do have a large head. And you can see the foam is giving away, and we can get our glasses in there. Now I don't know if your glasses are going to get in there deep enough, because you can see that these recesses come in on each side and they'll stop the glasses from getting possibly as deep as your nose is. But that's going to vary. I found that I didn't need my glasses. They work well and they're good and comfortable, so my glasses stayed off while I used them. So again, this is the FuriBee VR01 FPV goggles, and I think this is a pretty good unit, especially at that price of $45.75. I'll put links in the description down below. If you have any questions or comments, put those down in the comment section below. And thanks for watching.